Do you ever feel like you know what you should do, but somehow you just keep putting it off? Like there's this nagging feeling, you have a to-do list, a mile long, and before you know it, your day has slipped away without making any progress on your goals. And procrastination steals your time, energy, and even your confidence. It holds you back from achieving your dreams and keeps you stuck in a cycle of unfinished projects and unmet expectations. But what if I told you that there are proven strategies to overcome this common struggle? The Stoics, a group of ancient philosophers who lived over 2,000 years ago, had some pretty powerful methods for dealing with procrastination. They developed simple habits that helped them stay focused, motivated, and productive, even in the face of challenges and distractions. And the best part is, these techniques are still relevant today. By understanding and applying the Stoic approach to procrastination, you can break free from the cycle of delay and self-doubt and start making real progress towards your goals. So, if you're ready to unlock your potential and achieve the success you deserve, then keep watching, because I'm going to show you 3 Stoic techniques to help you stop procrastinating. I'm a writer and a Stoic philosopher, and this is a channel where we explore the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and apply it to our modern lives. Now, let's get into it. Habit number 1, Memento Mori. Remember that life is short. The first technique to conquer procrastination is the Stoic concept of Memento Mori, which translates to, remember you will die. Now, I know that sounds a bit dark and morbid. The idea behind Memento Mori is to always be aware of the fleeting nature of life. As Marcus Aurelius wrote in his book, Meditations, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. You see, when you realize that time is limited, procrastination is basically like gambling with time, betting that you have an endless supply of it. But as the Stoics knew, that's not the case. Time is a precious resource that we can never get back. So, when you feel like procrastinating, just remind yourself of this simple truth. You won't be here forever, so don't waste the time you have now. I know it's easier said than done, but by practicing this mindset every day, you'll start to feel a sense of urgency, a healthy kind of urgency, that will motivate you to take action and stop putting things off. And just think about it. If you only had a year left to live, would you really procrastinate on your goals and dreams? Probably not. So, by embracing the Memento Mori mindset, you can tap into that same kind of motivation every day and conquer procrastination once and for all. Habit number 2, focus on the next right action. Another key Stoic habit for overcoming procrastination is focusing on the next right action. The idea is that when you're faced with a task, whether big or small, instead of worrying about the entire project, you just need to figure out what the next right action is and focus on doing that. For example, let's say you want to write a book. It might seem daunting to think about writing an entire book, but if you focus on the next right action, like just writing one paragraph, you see, most of the time we procrastinate because we get overwhelmed by the size of the task in front of us. We tend to focus on how much work needs to be done and all the potential obstacles in our way. But according to the Stoics, that kind of thinking leads to inaction and procrastination. Instead, we need to zoom in and focus on the next right action. This helps us take control of the situation and move forward one step at a time. So if you're struggling to beat procrastination, try this exercise. Break down your task into smaller chunks and focus on the next right action. Don't worry about the whole mountain. Just take the first step. Trust me, it makes all the difference. Okay, we've covered 2 powerful Stoic habits for overcoming procrastination. Memento Mori. Remember that life is short, and focus on the next. Now, it's time for the 3rd and final habit. Embrace voluntary discomfort. One of the most important Stoic habits for conquering procrastination is embracing voluntary discomfort. The idea here is that we should intentionally put ourselves in situations where we experience a little bit of discomfort. According to the Stoics, discomfort is something to be embraced. In fact, they believed that discomfort was an essential part of the journey towards self-improvement. Epictetus said, "He who is not willing to be uncomfortable in order to learn must be miserable in order to be taught." It might sound counterintuitive, but the Stoics believe that by intentionally seeking out discomfort, we train ourselves to become more resilient and better equipped to deal with the inevitable challenges that life throws our way. For example, let's say you want to start exercising regularly, but you don't feel motivated. Instead of waiting for the perfect time or feeling inspired to hit the gym, you can embrace voluntary discomfort by forcing yourself to do one push-up or one sit-up. By committing to this small act of discomfort, you'll start to build momentum and motivation to keep going. And over time, this small habit can transform into a full-blown workout routine. If you want to improve your productivity, start by forcing yourself to work on your most important task for just 5 minutes. Or if you want to develop a habit of reading more, force yourself to read 1 page of a book every day. By embracing voluntary discomfort and taking small actions consistently, you'll eventually reach a point where the next action becomes easier than the last. And you'll find yourself naturally gravitating towards your goals without the burden of procrastination. As you can see, each of these 3 Stoic habits offers a unique perspective on how to tackle procrastination. Memento Mori reminds us that life is short, and we shouldn't waste our time. Focusing on the next right action helps us break down tasks and take control. And embracing voluntary discomfort encourages us to push through resistance and build resilience. These Stoic habits aren't just theoretical ideas. They're practical tools that anyone can use to improve their productivity and achieve their goals. By incorporating these habits into your daily life, you can overcome procrastination and reach your fullest potential. But remember, the key to success lies in consistency. It's not enough to practice these habits once or twice. You must commit to them every day. Make it a part of your routine, and soon enough, procrastination won't just become a thing of the past. You'll be unstoppable. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel and allows us to continue sharing this content with you. And, as always, if you have a burning question that you want me to answer, leave it in the comments below. Who knows? Your question might become the topic of my next video. Until next time, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and remember to take care of yourself, because you're worth it.